All right, my friends. Next topic motivation and drive, and especially how to be driven if you are not from the gutter. A topic I definitely want to talk about because, in my mind, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have the same problem I grew up with. Um, because I'm not from the gutter. I had a pretty easy life, you could say so. My father created an easy life for us, for me and my family, my sisters. We had a nice home, nice peaceful neighborhood, no big money struggle for everybody. So we weren't like rich, and could do whatever the fuck we want, but we definitely never had to look out where the next meal is coming from or something like this. So definitely not this typical come up story like you hear right now every time, the typical rapper come up story. I had no money, I'm in the ghetto, and yeah, I have to get my mama out there. I had to, this is not the case. This was never the case for me. I'm gonna be real about this. um, yeah, and I realized that a lot of people have the struggle to be driven, to have this inner fire like those people, because those people have the drive from where they have to do it. They have to do it or they not going to eat. They have to do it or their mama is gonna die. So they come up in extreme circumstances, and those extreme circumstances make them to be the guys and make them successful in a lot of those cases. So now we don't have all of those struggles. We, like I said, a lot of me included, and a lot of other people have a pretty easy come up, and they don't have to do a lot of things. They can like sit at home, play video games all day long, and be fine for years without knowing that exactly this behavior is gonna bite them in the ass later on in life. So, how do we ignite the fire in ourselves? What do I have to say to that? You have to just sometimes fucking do it. The only reason to do something should sometimes be because you want to do it. A lot of people nowadays are looking for, oh, I don't know, my passion, my purpose. I want to find it somewhere. And they are like thinking about all the stuff and forget that you just have to go out there and do some stuff because you want to do it. Does not have to be a lot of passion behind the things you do or a lot of purpose behind the things you do. The purpose can be, yeah, I wanted to do it. And if you keep at it and do something for a longer time, you will find purpose within it. But you don't have to find purpose right away before you start doing something. So this is complete false mindset. This is why I say sometimes just do something and the rest will come. Also, get some guilt going. Your dad's a G. He could not raise the bitch, and it's completely true. Get some guilt going. Get yourself in this mind state. I know it's not gonna feel good, and it does not definitely does not sound good. But do not deserve everything your father gave you, your family gave you. You did not earn any of that. And get some guilt going. Say to yourself, damn, I have not done anything that I deserve in my life. Everything I see around me, I did not deserve. So get get the guilt going, and you will realize that after that, you will definitely start to want to do stuff a little bit more because you just cannot stand yourself otherwise. You cannot stand just getting everything handed to you and not working for anything. At least if you have some respect for yourself, of course. So, also, stop watching content. Social media in general is bad. Everyone knows this. Uh, it's okay in moderation, but in general, stop watching content. the thing why a lot of people don't do anything that goes hand in hand with the looking for meaning, looking for purpose. They are looking for purpose on YouTube, and then they are looking for like 20 videos. How do I get my motivation back, or how can I do anything when it's just as easy as do something? The thing with the whole content thing is it paralyzes you. You are not able to do something as long as you are watching. And it really, if you look, if you watch day in, day out, watch hours and hours on content, it really, really does paralyze you, and you're like in this bubble where you cannot get out of it. First, if you have a problem with this, first stop watching the stuff. Stop watching for a week or two. You will realize with all the time you get bored, and you start doing things because you're not consuming anymore, and you will think about ways to just not be bored anymore, and you will start creating stuff. That's always the thing. Either you consume or create. You start going down with the consume, and your creation is going up. Easy. Also, get some time pressure in. Everyone here in this video is here because he wants to achieve something. I'm sure of it. So don't procrastinate. Don't say, "Oh, yeah, I have so much time and I'm in my 20s now. I want to have fun. I want to have go party and have some drinks." And after that, after a while, when I'm 30, I can work on the stuff. No, when you're 30, it's already too late. And when you're 30, you're going to be the person you never wanted to be in the first place. So get some time pressure on yourself. Make realize that if you don't do the things you're supposed to do now, you're gonna be regretting it when you're 30, because you will be exactly the person you never wanted to be. Yeah. Also understand that nothing worthwhile comes easy. That ties us directly into the next point, and also the most important point: create a hard life for yourself. It is important, very important, that you do not take everything in your life you have in your life for granted. Be grateful for what you already have, but do not, but realize that it is not everyone has the stuff, and you can take stuff away from yourself. You can abstain from certain luxuries to create a harder life from yourself, and to so simulate this hard life like some people naturally have. So, you, for example, luxuries like takeout is absolute sin, or taking money from your parents. I used to do this a lot, so I'm absolutely guilty of that. And my parents always, like, you know the situation. If your parents are at least a little bit wealthy, they will want to give you money all the time because they want to do good for their kids. It's normal, and you can't be mad at them about it. But what they don't know is they actually hurt you and you drive with it. So stop doing that. Stop taking any money from your parents. If you're broke, if you spend all your money and you're broke for a month, good. You will figure out a way to make back that money. Now you have some reason to go out and work, a network, find people, find opportunities to make money. All those opportunities weren't necessary if you just call your parents and say, "Hey, here I have a little bit of spending issues this month. Can you take care of it?" Bam, all the problems are gone. You didn't have to do a thing. So very dangerous. Don't do it. This alone will create so much more drive in your life, because you will have problems that you some out of the blue have to come up with solutions with solutions. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna cut it. Also, choose to do hard things. Train more than you need to. Work more than you need to. Learn more than you need to. For example, I haven't even been to college, but I never stop to learn things. I never stop to learn things about myself, about my nature, about all the things around me. I want to learn. I just don't want to learn what they teach me in college. It's a different thing. Also, train. I train every day. Go out and train. Even if it sucks, especially if it sucks. Go and train. Work. Do as much work as you can. Go work somewhere. If you live at your parents' house, off your parents' money, if you want, I recommend not living at your parents for too long because also it's just too comfortable there. But if you want to stay there, at least work. At least go to work and learn that work is fucking awful, and you have to do it. And if you don't do something now, you will have to work for the rest of your life, some dead ass 9 to 5 job. And I can assure you, after you did it for at least 1 or 2 years, 9 to 5, you will realize really quick, you will get your drive back really quick to change something about your circumstances. I can assure you that one. Okay, yeah, like I said, be grateful, but also be ambitious, strive for greatness, be competitive. Don't be okay with losing. Don't be okay with being just the average. Strive for being better than average. Strive for being amazing in a lot of areas of life. Be ambitious, very important. Okay, last words. Activity breeds energy. This is also very important. Doing something is better than watching 100 videos. If you get up off your ass right now and do 100 push-ups, this is more effective than every video you will watch the rest of the day. Yes. And also, the more you do, the more energy you will have. A lot of people have this twisted, they think they have to preserve their energy so they can then go and do one thing really good, but that's bullshit. Everyone has those busy days when your schedule is packed. You have to go from one thing to another. You have to do this, then you have to get there, then you have a meeting here, and all those things. And at the end of the day, your mind is like racing because you did so many great things. You feel great, and you feel like you could conquer the world. And this is exactly what I mean. The more you do, the more training you do, the more capable you will be to do more training. You sometimes don't want to go to the gym. Everyone has this. Me too. Um, but I go anyway. And after like the warm up, first 10 minutes, it's not that bad. Half an hour in, I'm a beast. No, nothing can stop me anymore. And this is because you are moving around. You're giving yourself the energy. So many people have this twisted. So be aware of that. Start doing something first, and the energy to continue will come after that. All right. So, guys, you don't have to be from the gutter, you don't have to be starving for food. Just uh, you just have to set up your life right and be able to abstain of certain things